Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hello to all those who are new here. If you haven't subscribed, then please do for future videos. And welcome back to anyone who watches my videos on a regular basis. Thank you so much for your support. So this is going to be a pick a card reading. And the theme for this reading is what fears are holding you back. So we're going to be using these crystals as well. So we've got pile 1, which is the green aventurine angel, pile 2, which is a fluorite crystal, and pile 3, which is a rose quartz crystal. I'll be going through the meanings of each crystal as well, and then obviously seeing what messages we have through for you. Also your timestamps will be below in the description box for each pile, so you can go straight to them. And you can also select more than one option. I know I sometimes do when I'm doing bigger card readings on other people's channels. So yeah, feel free, if you get called to 2 or even 3, you can pick all 3 if you want to. Okay, so let's get on with the reading. Hello and welcome if you chose pile number 1. So for pile number 1, we have the light green aventurine angel crystal. Now, there's a little story to this. I actually thought that this was a jade angel for so many years. I bought it with a jade Buddha that I had, and I should have realised really, because the jade Buddha was darker green and this was light green. I just assumed it was a light jade, but it's not. It's actually aventurine, which I found out today. I've had this for ages. But yeah, so the meaning of aventurine and the properties to help with strength, confidence, courage, happiness, and it pushes you to take action and get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so yeah, for those who've chosen this pile, you may need help in those areas. Okay, now it makes perfect sense because the theme for this video is what fears are holding you back. Okay, so you may be fearing stepping out of your comfort zone for some reason. We're going to find out from the cards why that is. Okay, so card number 1 we have. Now, card number 1 represents the fear that is blocking you, okay, or the limiting belief that is blocking you. And you've got clarity, okay? So I feel like there's a few things coming through for this. So there's a fear of the unknown, so not knowing what to expect, what's going to happen. You know, is there something bad that's going to happen? Am I making the right choice? It might be they have to make a decision on something. There's also a frustration coming through and kind of self-criticism coming through for you not being able to step forward or get clarity or make a decision, and there's like a frustration there. So that's something else that's blocking you. Okay, so that frustration, that being hard on yourself, so that yeah, there's two things that are coming through. Okay, so that's like the main energy, and that's the thing that's holding you back, and the fear there, and the beliefs. Okay, the next card we have is quietening the mind. I keep saying quietening, and it says quieting the mind. Okay, so what I feel is going to help you there is just that. Okay, so getting quiet in the mind. Now this could be literally, I just saw someone closing their eyes. It could just be a matter of you closing your eyes for like 5-10 minutes a day, if you can get that time, because I know, you know, a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't have time to do that, but you do. You have time to close your eyes, just not when you're driving or something. So I just see someone closing their eyes, so it could be that you just need that time to like close your eyes to just get calm, because that does actually make you instantly feel calm when you do that. Okay, just get a little bit of peace in your mind, because it could be that you've got so many thoughts going around in your mind. Okay, also, so meditation obviously help. It's, you know, probably said by so many people, but meditation really does help to become aware of your thoughts. I just want to say, like, don't push your thoughts away, because actually thoughts are really part of the process of meditation. Okay, it's actually allowing those thoughts to just be, and then they do actually move away on their own. So And I also, type of meditation that I do, the thoughts are actually part of it. They are, so when thoughts come to the surface, they're actually coming to the surface to be released, okay? So you can kind of see that as a benefit. So when you get loads of thoughts, just allowing them to be there and release on their own will actually disperse them and get them out of your head, okay? So you don't push them away, you don't reject them, you don't get angry with them, frustrated with them, think that you're not doing something right with this meditation. It's all part of it, okay? I just want to go back to that first card actually, because I missed a big part. I feel like there's a message coming through about resistance, okay? So with that frustration there about not being able to move forward, not get clarity on, you know, where you're going, or not take action. Now that crystal's obviously about taking action. I feel like you're being quite resistant to taking action, but you're also being resistant to the feelings that you have around it. So you're feeling hard on yourself, so you're being resistant to that, okay? Now there's a big lesson about resistance. It's called the path of resistance, okay? So usually when you've got a decision to make, now I want to just use an example of having 2 things to choose from, okay? You may have a few things to choose from, but this is the easiest way to explain it, all right? So I recently came across, it came up in my head, like I just thought of it and I was like, oh my God, that makes perfect sense. If you don't understand the path of resistance, if you hear about it but you're like, what, I don't get it, the easiest way that I can explain it, which I found out recently actually, is to think of a triangle, okay? And you've got two parts of the triangle. I see them as the bottom parts, are the 2 choices that you have to make. So I have to make this decision and this decision. Then you've got a third choice, right, which is the top of the triangle. So the first decision, have a look into it, think about it, think about what choices you have to make, what decision you have to make, and think about why you're not making that decision. What are you worried about this decision? If I chose this decision, what would happen? Or if I chose this decision, you know, what could go wrong? Or what are the negatives? What am I scared of? Okay. Then the other decision 2, is usually like a negative decision and a positive decision. And you think, well, that one seems like I'd rather go for that one. That one feels better, right? Have a think into that, because there's going to be also resistance there. So there's resistance, which is a fear, or, you know, you're running away from something. There's resistance in this one. There's also resistance in this one, because if you think about it, even if it's a better choice, you're still resisting this one. So there's resistance in both of them, okay? The third choice is the path of least resistance. What that is make a choice, okay? It doesn't matter whether you choose this one or this one. Stay open. So make a choice is this one, and stay open to the possibilities, okay? Make it work. Change the way you think about it, okay? So if you're feeling like negative about this one, what could you change about it, like to make it a more positive experience? If you think about this one, how can I make this work? Like, you know, so both of them are an option, and both of them will lead you somewhere. So you'll have a lesson or a blessing, okay? And well, both of them are blessings actually, because lessons will teach you something which will help you in future, you know, to move on to something better. Yeah, so the number 3 is the path of least resistance. It's making a choice and just going with it, staying open-hearted, staying open-minded, making it work. All right. So yeah, huge bit I missed out there. Okay, so that's going to help you as well. And then your spirit animal is hedgehog. Okay, and it says acceptance. Now that's perfect, because it literally just, like it says, embrace who you are. But what I feel with this is that you need to embrace whatever choice you need to make. Okay, you need to also embrace, I'm looking at the list of the crystal meanings there, so you need to embrace your own strength, your own confidence, your own courage, and your own happiness. Okay, I also get the message that this is quite a gentle crystal, right? Gentle color, really gentle energy, but actually those meanings are quite strong, aren't they? Strength, confidence, courage, you know, they're quite strong. And so it's to embrace those parts of you, because even though you might have a gentle energy, you do have those strengths, those stronger energies within you. Okay, so it says embrace who you are and acceptance. So this could also be about accepting that you have to make a decision. You can't stay where you are. Okay, it's about also thinking, you know, what's going to be worse, me staying in the same position, feeling stuck, feeling lost, having this fear of the unknown, staying here for the rest of my life, possibly, or making this change, making this choice. Okay, I did actually share this with someone recently, strangely, this particular message. So yeah, the hedgehog is here to help you with that. Okay, and then finally, what's going to empower you? Okay, so what's going to empower you? We've got the dragon Mordwin. Now what I'm going to have to do with this one is read the book. Okay, so we'll see what message we've got for Mordwin. Do you know, I'm so awful at not getting these. Oh yes, straight away. I was going to say I'm awful at getting them. These, they're not in alphabetical order, and I'm always constantly trying to find the message. Okay, so Mordwin's message. Only you are the master of your destiny. Mordwin is an awesome character, hugely powerful and all-encompassing. He will open doors, put people or situations in your path, which all lead you to living your divine purpose. It is his responsibility to guide you to fulfill the contract you made in spirit before coming to earth for this incarnation. He says, you are power. You are the power. Accept it as your own. Only you are the master of your destiny. His message is clear, so ignore him at your peril. You have a job to do, so let's get on with it. You have the tools and the knowledge you need. Your self-doubt hinders you. Your time is now. The world needs to see your light. Step into your heart and I will take the journey with you. He continues, your role is to take your light out into the world with me as your guide. Together we are the master creators. As you discover your life purpose, acknowledge your fears and self-doubt, but do not be bound by them, for they cloud your truth. Follow your heart, feeding your way with truth and integrity. Perfect. I love how that goes so perfectly with the rest of this reading. So I hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed that pile number 1. If you did feel called to any of the other piles, then go and check those out on the timestamps as well. Give this a like if you liked it and it resonated, and feel free to share it with anyone who would also enjoy this. Okay, thank you so much and see you soon. Okay, so pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, the fluorite crystal, didn't look as good in the first part, but here you go. Looks beautiful. I've actually chipped the top of it, which is not good, but never mind. Okay, so the fluorite. The meaning of fluorite is transforming negative energy into positive energy, boosting mental clarity and promoting peace of mind. Okay, so this is what this crystal is going to help with. Okay, so I'm just going to get the cards all laid out for you. I have already shuffled them. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through kind of a 4-step process really. The first card that we have is going to explain the fear or the belief that is holding you back. The second card is how this can be helped, okay, how you're best to support yourself through this. And the third card is your spirit animal that's helping you and what message they have for you. And then the fourth card is how to empower yourself. Okay, so the card that we have first of all that's holding you back, the fear that's holding you back, or something that's holding you back from going forward, is love. Okay, now this to me instantly says a healing heart. Okay, so this could be that you are healing from a relationship, a friendship breakdown, something from the past. You may not even be going through a breakup, but something's coming up for you in terms of relational stuff. So it could even be that you're not struggling at the moment in a relationship, but something's coming up for you which is reminding you of the past, okay, with someone, like a friendship, a family member, a partner, something that's causing issues. It could be like a pattern that's coming up for you in your current relationships, that's actually it's actually something that's been coming up for you for quite a few years, or time and time again, and it's something that's just hindering you. It's something that's blocking you or stopping you from moving forward or feeling better within yourself. Okay, what I feel, I was going to go into a little, what can help with this. That's meant to be card number 2, but she is giving me that energy straight away to like just say, be gentle with yourself. So she's like putting her hand on her heart. You see that? She's putting her hand on her heart, and it's like, you need to just be gentle with yourself through this. Okay, so don't be so hard on yourself. Don't think, I need to heal this, I need to get somewhere really quickly, I need to get past this is ridiculous. Like, I'm hearing all these things, this is ridiculous, I should be over this by now, or why does this keep coming up for me? And there's like a stroppy teenager vibe going on. It's like, you're so stupid, or or maybe that's something you've been told. Maybe when you were young you were told that, like, that you're so stupid, or that you shouldn't be doing this, or you should feel better, or stop crying, or something like that. There's just like either a stroppy teenager or like a stroppy parent vibe going on, that's coming through. Okay, but it's like, just breathe and just put your hand on your heart. When you put your hand on your heart, you actually do calm down, like, immediately. And you just like breathe, like take a big deep breath in and out, and just hold your heart. You will feel calmer. Okay, and if you don't instantly, then just do it for a bit longer. Okay, and just keep breathing slowly. Okay, but I feel like you need to be gentle with yourself, because being hard on yourself about this is making it worse. Okay, it's actually prolonging it. All right, so automatically you've got guidance already, which is good. Okay, the next card we have is Into Me I See. Now this is, look how powerful that is, so strong. Okay, so instantly I feel to just say, you need to go within, you need to check in with yourself. Okay, you need to be with all those feelings. You need to be with all those feelings that are coming up. You need to look to see what is going on. So like I said, there might be like patterns that are coming up for you from the past, and it's a chance to change this, to stop this cycle, because I feel like it's a cycle that's going on, and only you can change this. Okay, and you might be saying, how? What I tend to do, I do it intuitively, because I'm an intuitive healer, so I kind of go with what comes. So I get my journal out and I literally like just ask myself a load of questions, and I'll go with whatever questions come to me. And you may not be able to do this because it might not be like natural to you, but I don't know, I think a lot of people would have the ability to just think about what questions might help. Okay, so how do I feel about this? What happens when, I'll help you with some questions if you like, if you can't do it. So what is going on? What comes up for me when this happens? So say for instance you have an argument, it just keeps happening. What is this argument about? Or what is being said? How do I feel when this happens? What are my thoughts when this happens? Has this happened before, and what happened then? How does this make me feel? What am I not getting from this situation? What do I need from this situation? And once you start writing, once you start actually like questioning, like writing those questions and writing the answers, you will come up with natural like other questions. It will just lead on to other questions. And what that is literally just like a little it's like a little interview with yourself. It's like, it is so helpful, honestly, and it will help you just get deeper and deeper and deeper into it and just really understand it. And the key here is to not judge yourself, okay? So don't be judgmental about it. Don't think this is a silly thing to do, because it's really supporting you. It's really helping you to understand yourself and to make this change, because you need to break that cycle. Okay, if this is something that keeps coming up for you, you need to break this cycle. All right, and if it is just a matter of you're just feeling so sad, or you've had a breakup and you're just feeling really sad, just cry. Just literally just let yourself feel what you want to feel. If you feel angry, get angry, but don't take it out on other people. Just feel the anger. If you feel sad, just cry until you can't cry no more. Whatever it is, just let your body feel it, because that's what needs to happen to be able to dispel the energy, okay, and to release it. All right. Next card we have is your spirit animal. So your spirit animal is a penguin. How lovely is that? Okay, so lovely penguin, perfect for the winter. If you're in the winter months at the moment, if you're in summer, then have some winter vibes. Okay, so the message here is diamond light activation. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. Oh, this is really good. So what I feel with this is, as you let yourself feel those emotions, as you really dive into that, and I feel this dive in, brilliant, makes sense, penguin diving in. As you really dive in further, I feel like this is a really deep pile. This is like, you might be more into your self-awareness and spiritual development and healing and things like that. As you dive in deeper and deeper and get more clarity on what's really going on for you, or the more you feel your emotions and let them rise and let them dispel on their own. Is that a word, dispel? I don't know, I'm just getting that. The more you do that, the more light you are creating within your body, okay? The more light you're creating within your soul. I will just explain something. I don't know why, I just feel to like just talk about it. So I have been doing a lot more work on myself in terms of this. So I've been healing a lot, I've been feeling everything, I've been meditating every single day. And since I've been doing that, I don't know if you notice, and this isn't just because I've got like lights on or anything, but people have commented as well, my eyes have become shinier, right? And my skin has become more glowy, right? You might just be saying, oh, it's just a light on your face. But honestly, like, I've had people come up to me and say, like, you're glowing, or your eyes just look lighter. And it's honestly because there is something about, creating more light within you. Like, we're energy, okay? And as you clear negative feelings, negative thoughts from your body, from your mind, from your soul gets lighter, right? You have more light within you, more light codes, okay? Like it says, light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. And as you create more light, you attract more light. You attract more good things into your life. So this is really exciting, actually, okay? So as long as you're able, willing, should I say, willing and open to do the work, to do the healing, to change these patterns, then you will start receiving blessings, and you will feel better and look better and receive better things, okay? This is so exciting. Okay, so the fourth card is how to empower yourself. Now, if that hasn't empowered you, then I don't know what, but this is the Emergence Dragon. Okay, so I've chosen dragons as the fourth card. So the Emergence Dragon, I'm going to read the book for this, okay? Let me just get that. So I should get this like ready really, but I always forget this. They don't put it in alphabetical order, which is really annoying. Okay, let me just find... here we go. So the Emergence Dragon. Oh, itchy nose. Sound of spirit saying hello. Okay, Emergence Dragon, you are responsible for your life, your behaviour and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Sometimes as spiritual beings, we find our human experience on earth can be quite tough. Listen to the wisdom of Emergence as he says, it's time to reflect. Wow. You need to take stock of what you value and what is important to you. These could be other things that you can write in your journal. Contemplation and quietness are required. Your experiences may have been vexing. It is unwise to dwell on them, but you can learn from them. Understand those you need to remember and let all others go. From this place, a new vibrant you can emerge. Vibrant you, brilliant. But first you must allow yourself to reflect. Go within to that inner place of peace and bring forth that which you wish to be. This dragon appears when we need to take a long, hard look at ourselves and how we live, what we do, and more harshly, our behaviour. None of the dragons are a pushover. They all demand that we take stock of ourselves, stop kidding ourselves, and are openly honest, and Emergence is no different. He gets straight to that nitty-gritty and informs you that you are responsible for your life and your behaviour and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Grit and determination are the order of the day when this powerful dragon finds his way into your cards. He finishes with, remember you are safe with me. Your fears are nothing but paper tigers and figments of your imagination. Allow me to guide you as you find your balance and carve a new path. How amazing is that? Perfect. I love how they all just make complete sense of each other. Okay, so that is your reading, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, give it a like if you liked it, and share with anyone who this may resonate with. If you have chosen any of the other piles, feel free to go and have a look at those as well, because they may also resonate. You don't have to just choose one. And subscribe if you haven't. Okay, thank you so much, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, so pile number 3. I'm just going to set out your cards. 2 seconds. Okay, so pile number 3. If you chose the rose quartz, beautiful rose quartz, so loving and gentle. I do love rose quartz. I've got 2 of these, and I've also got a rose quartz necklace, so yeah, big lover of the rose quartz. Okay, so rose quartz meaning is unconditional love. You probably knew that. It's a love stone, so really good for kind of opening your heart, relationship, mending, healing, things like that. Emotional and relationship healing, here we go. Yep. Inspires compassion as well, so I hope, yeah, it really helps you to open your heart and just feel more compassionate for yourself and others. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each card. We've got 4 cards. Now the first card is going to be what fears or blocks are holding you back, what blocks are holding you back, what limiting beliefs are holding you back. Okay. The second card is going to be how can you help this, how can you support yourself to move forward with this. Third card is your spirit animal and what message they have for you with this, and the 4th card is how to empower yourself. Okay, so let's get on with the reading. So the first card we have is what fears or beliefs or blocks are holding you back. Okay, transformation. Now what I get with this is a fear of success, a fear of blessings, which is really weird, okay, because a lot of people will have like a fear of failure, but actually this is a fear of moving forward, of bettering yourself, of positive change, of blessings. Now why would you have a fear of that? Now some people have a fear of that because when they get it, they fear losing it. So it could be like you fear earning loads of money or winning loads of money and then not knowing what to do with it, or worrying about losing it. You fear getting into a new relationship that feels good. But again, you fear losing it. You fear it going wrong. So once you've got success, you fear losing it. Okay, it could be that you fear judgment. So if you fear becoming successful in your business, or recognized, or being visible, and then people's judgments. Okay, but there's something about fearing success, fearing that transformation, fearing that growth, fearing that doing really well for yourself because of these reasons. Okay, now this is a thing, it does happen. Some people actually don't realize, a lot of people don't realize that they have this. They might think, oh, I've got a fear of failure, definitely, but have I got a fear of success? Now what I say is really just listen to yourself with that. Have a think. If I suddenly got, I don't know, loads of money, if I suddenly became really famous, like really successful, what bad things could happen? What things would I be worried about, right? And just see what comes up for you, because that then tells you that you've got a fear of success. All right, a fear of like, or could also be a fear of changing like into this new person, and then worrying about your friends and your family and what they might think of you, and whether they're gonna still be friends with you, still love you, you know, they might leave you, things like that. All right, okay, so the second card is how can we help this, right? So what can we do to support this? Okay, so look at this, right? Look at that picture in the background. How amazing is that? It's exactly the same. And you just realised that when I first pulled them, I was like, oh, that's lovely. Okay, so roots of abundance, right? So that makes complete sense, because it's abundance, it's good things, it's blessings, which is really good because it shows that it's in your energy, it is around you. You are either on the precipice of receiving abundance, receiving blessings, receiving good things, but there's something holding you back, right? So it's almost like it's within reach, but you're holding back, right? And what I see is I see you just like, it's really weird, they're giving me like a bungee jump, or they're giving me like, they're showing me someone jumping off a cliff into water. So it's like just jump, just leap, okay? But it's almost like you're like, no, I'm scared. So yeah, what is going to help this is literally just jump, just take the leap, and just trust, right? Now you might be thinking, I can't do that, that's not, just can't do it, like I'm really scared. That's just one bit of guidance. Another bit of guidance is looking at these roots, right? And it's getting really honest and truthful with yourself. And what I'm also seeing is roots go right down, okay? And I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing the roots going like right down within your body. And I'm seeing them connecting with a younger version of you, right? I'm seeing them connecting with who you used to be, right? Your roots, for instance, right? So when you think about roots, you think about, oh, where are my roots from, right? So where did I used to live? Who did I used to be? Have a think about the age that you were when you were more confident, when you and there must be a part of you that was, I mean, I remember a part of me when I was, I don't know, 6, 7, and I was a lot more confident in myself. Well, there was times when I was like shy, but there was also times when I was confident, and I remember those times when I was confident and I was leading my friends in dance routines, or I was just a lot more confident than one of my other friends. And so have a think about times when you've been more confident, more sure of yourself, more brave, times like that. Okay, really connect to those roots, connect to who you used to be, connect, or it could be parents, right? Have a look at them, if they are more confident than you, or if they used to be, or if they used to encourage you. Have a think about them, because they're part of your roots, aren't they? So it's like going back to your roots. going back to those connections, going back to those people that used to encourage you and support you, and listen, think about what they used to say to you to make you feel better, or even your friends, right? If you used to hang around with really nice friends and they used to encourage you and be really kind to you and boost your confidence, because those words and those actions that you used to take, or those words you used to hear, are going to really help you, to motivate you, to inspire you, to let you know that everything's going to be okay. All right. Next card is your spirit animal and what message they have for you. And you've got starfish. Okay. It says intuition. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less, feel more. Yes. Just as it says, listen to your truth. Listen to the truth in this situation. So with fears, that Byron Katie, who, you know, loads of people kind of reference, I don't know if you've heard of her, but she has this thing where if you've got a fear or a limiting belief, then to ask yourself, is this true? Is this 100% true? And if you have proof of it and things like that, most of the time you can't say 100% that this is true. So we've got no evidence. Okay. So have a look at her work, because she's got like a long list of questions that you can ask yourself, and I feel like that will really help if you are still feeling stuck. Okay. But yeah, listen to your truth, your own truth. And, you know, have a think about times when you've taken leaps in the past, you've gone for things in the past, you have been brave enough, you've jumped into good, positive situations, you've received new jobs, new relationships, new, I don't know, just really good blessings in your life. And have a think about where they led you. Now this could be like a thing about reflection. It could be like, okay, now this is where it led me, and it might be in a bad thing, so that's why I believe that this is going to happen again. But with Byron Katie's work, it will kind of like, if you go through these questions, it will just help you realise that, you know, that it's not always going to be the same. But it could also be that you noticed that nothing bad happened and actually good things came of it, or it taught you lessons which were a blessing. So actually nothing's ever bad. All right, so that could help as well. Okay, the fourth card is what is going to empower you. So we've got Soul Guardian. Okay, now I am going to read the description in the book for this card. Okay, so what's going to empower you? Hoping I can find this straight away, because they aren't in alphabetical order and I haven't been very organised. So let's just see if I can find it. So Soul Guardian. No. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, so Soul Guardian, I am the expression of the whole and complete you. This beautiful dragon is your soul guardian and your very own dragon counterpart. The majestic being carries all of you, all your past and your experiences. You are he is you. He knows all there is to know about you and your lives. He knows that which you need to do, that which you avoid, and that which you celebrate. He is the guardian of every incarnation you have experienced as a soul throughout the ages, the good, the bad, and of course the ugly. He says, as well as your positive side, I also hold your shadow, the part that you would rather not acknowledge exists. I am the keeper of all memories. As you pass through each lifetime, your human body and mind have a need to protect themselves when you experience pain or trauma, whether from birth, life, or death. A small piece of your soul then also retreats to protect itself. I am the guardian of your soul, the expression of the whole and complete you. If your soul guardian dragon has arrived in your cards today, he is telling you that the time has come to begin to piece your soul back together, to recall all the missing parts so that you can complete the amazing picture and reveal yourself in all your magnificence as a living being. He tells us all you need to do is ask and I will guide your way. You are a spiritual warrior, but you must learn to listen to your inner guidance. I will always be beside you as you follow your path. So yeah, I mean, obviously that brings through like the shadow aspects, and I think like the darker sides, the bad thoughts, the bad feelings. So it's just getting you to kind of like, yeah, dig back into those, like have a think about how they may be causing you to fear this, right? And to just realize that's in the past, realize it is not part of you now. And sometimes, so I'm going to go into this like calling back your soul fragments. So this is something I've realized recently really helped me, and you actually feel it. It's a bit of a yeah, it's a spiritual practice that might feel a bit alien to people who haven't heard of it before. But as we go through negative experiences, traumas, things like that in our lives, we lose parts of our soul, right? They kind of like leave us and go somewhere else, like attached to other people, or, you know, just like, yeah, we lose them. And so I've been introduced to an exercise where you literally just ask, you say, I am calling, or I am calling back all lost or abandoned soul fragments back to me now, that belong to me now. And you close your eyes and you actually imagine like these little fragments of your own soul coming back to you, and you can feel it. It's so strange, but yeah, it's a way of like reclaiming. And you say like, I reclaim my soul fragments back to me now, they are mine, they belong to me. And it's kind of like an empowerment thing, so that's perfect because this is like what's going to empower you. Okay, so you like start feeling like whole again. Okay, yeah, so that is all, and that is your reading. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I hope you liked it. Put a comment down below if you did, give it a like if you liked it, share with anyone who you may feel it resonates with, and do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos in the future. All of my details are in the description box to contact me for private readings or mentoring, and or just to reach out and just chat. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.